Hi, my beloveds. It is I, Christina Martine, and you may be wondering where I've been. Yeah, let me tell you. I have been on quite the journey, especially with music, and I've done a few different projects and created different channels, and it was just something that I needed to do in order to, express my heart and explore different aspects of myself. My latest project, Lilithia, it was an exploration of the feminine, the dark feminine, based on Lilith. I started teaching through Lilithia and sharing feminine work and priestess wisdom, but I realized that I didn't want to do my spiritual work under Lilithia. I had this awakening and I was like, okay, I can be Christina again. And I'm not sure if I will continue with that project because I'm kind of feeling like I want to create a band now because I've been doing music for so long on my own for the last decade under different names, DJing, performing. And yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But I still want to share my spirituality and my healing work. And so I'm sharing through this channel again. You can find my work through my Stan store. I offer coaching for women. I have a podcast. I have writing available, books, courses. Some are free. Just check it out. And you can message me, email me anytime for more information on anything at all. And my art is in the link too. So I think that on the spiritual journey, we sometimes really get lost in the love and light aspect. And while, yes, the key is to move into the heart and be a source of love and offer love to everything you meet, true spirituality is messy. It is extremely painful at times. And I call the path of the heart, true spirituality, the warrior's path, because it is hard, right? It is hard to sit with your pain and feel your emotions and see yourself and move through that trauma. A lot of people, they don't want to do it, right? They don't know how, first of all, they're unconscious to it. And it's too painful. And so they distract themselves and they get into drama on the external. And the same chaos keeps happening and happening and happening. Why? To point them back inside. And so we think, something outside of us is going to bring us more power, or God is in, some book or in talking about it, or the priest has the wisdom, but the kingdom to heaven is within. And in order to return to the heart where God lies, we need to move through the pain, and that requires deep meditation and sitting in your pain. And so the basis of my spirituality these days is mostly meditation and gratitude. And so I will be sharing some meditation on this channel and just sharing wisdom to help you move into that place, move into the heart space so you can create. I feel like that's what we're here to do. And so I have a lot of priestess wisdom. I've been ordained as a priestess. I knew I was a priestess for a long time, even before, I was ordained in this life. And so that means I'm here to share the path of the heart, feminine wisdom, and to remind people of the goddess and the inner feminine and why she is sacred within all of us. And so she is rising right now on the planet as we're also moving into the age of AI and technology. This is a confusing time. So let's look at the feminine in the past, right? In religion, God originally had a wife, Asherah. What happened to her? She was erased from history because she threatened the priesthood and the political powers that be. The symbol of the snake was originally a feminine symbol of wisdom, of sacred sexuality. Before the tree in the Garden of Eden, there was Inanna and her halupu tree and the snake, the sacred wisdom of the feminine. Why have these truths been inverted into lies and sold to us? Is it to control us? Is it the patriarchy? And we can come up with a variety of things. But beyond patriarchal religious conditioning, which has hurt us all, not just women, there's a deeper agenda at play here. And I like to call it the transhumanist agenda. Some people say it's anti-life. I think it's more so beyond life. We're moving beyond our humanity. These billionaires, the corporations, whoever's in charge, right? They want us to move beyond gender, our humanity. They want to use AI technology to extend our life and move us beyond the flesh. Is this inevitable? Perhaps. But as we move into this new world and this new way of being, we have to remember our roots, and we have to honor the feminine and the goddess. In ancient times, the feminine was worshipped. The feminine was worshipped as a portal to spirit. Women with a womb who can birth life, right? They have this sacred portal inside of them. And ancient priestesses, you would come to them and they would initiate you, sometimes sexually, in other ways with healing as well, but through sexual means, they would initiate you into higher states of consciousness. This is called the Great Rite. And so men and women would come together, they would exchange energy. Energy travels up the spine, right? And men would awaken into these higher states of consciousness. And so obviously, these practices have been distorted. The temples have been turned into strip clubs. Priestesses have become prostitutes. And this world is a sick and twisted echo of what it used to be. But as priestesses, we remember, as ancient beings with knowledge and wisdom, we remember. And you carry these codes within you as well. If you are a woman watching this out there and some of this work kind of triggers you, or when you see a woman in her power singing and expressing her light, it makes you uncomfortable, know that you have that same power within you and it just needs to be activated. We all carry this witch wound to a certain extent because we were killed for being women, for expressing our gifts, for sharing our intuition. When in reality, women are the portal to spirit. We are natural seers, we are natural oracles. And when we worship women as the seers, and when we go, oh, women have this ability to tap into spirit, I'm going to provide for her, provide the softest life for her, serve her, so she can serve me, and so we can both rise. This isn't how we operate in this world anymore, but I do remember it. And so I think it's important to note that there are only mothers and their children. I saw this on an Instagram channel. It was such a beautiful quote. We all come from the womb. Even the celestial bodies are birthed from the womb. While I see spirituality and like God consciousness as a formless realm of pure potential, which is beyond gender, right? We all birth from something. And so a big part of my teachings, a big part of my path is to share this knowledge, to help us remember the feminine, to help bring the feminine into balance. And this isn't just for women. I think men are greatly suffering because they've forgotten how to serve women. They've forgotten that women are goddesses, that they are the portal to heaven, that they came from a womb. They've forgotten what women are. They don't know how to treat women. And then on top of that, they're disconnected from their own hearts. And so when you're disconnected from your own light, and this isn't just men, there's many people who are disconnected from their hearts. Society has kind of pushed this capitalist perspective on us, and it's hard, right, to find the time to just sit and be with ourselves. We're always go, go, go. We don't have time to deal with our trauma, it feels like. But when we're disconnected from our light like that, we deeply suffer. And so I'm sharing the Venusian path of the heart. I'm sharing my wisdom here. And I hope that you will join me for this journey. I also love sharing astrology. A lot of people call me an astrology wizard. It's my favorite thing to do. If you want to work with me in any capacity, you can contact me, check out my Stan store once again. And I'm excited to share. I'm going to see how this project unfolds organically. I need an outlet, so I hope that you guys enjoy. In other news, along with music, I've been doing acting and just really healing myself. I tried to start this channel a few years ago, but I was in so much pain and I couldn't do it. I couldn't express myself in the way I wanted to. And so I think I've been on a real healing journey, and I'm feeling back to myself. I'm feeling back to my inner light and remembering that the true path is inward. And so I thank you for spending time with me, and I look forward to sharing with you. Bye, guys.